Without you, now I'm broken. Without you, I'm broken.
Just like any other day, when an email popped out in my inbox sparkling a collaboration that would later change my studio setup for the following weeks. It was Patrick from Asparion that kindly expressed his appreciation for my reviews and wanted me to test their latest creation, the Asparion D700FT and D700S combo. So I'm glad you're here to join me to know what this is all about, who is this for, and what I really liked about this amazing controller. Okay, so here we are. This is an application from Asparion that works with all their line of controllers. And I'll already tell you, I don't want to bore you. Okay, I don't want to make you lose any time. But we also need to check this because this makes the controller just mamma mia, it's incredible. This is currently set up for Pro Tools. And this is because the controller is set in Pro Tools mode. That we can change this pressing Pan, EQ, and Send buttons right here. You keep them pressed for about 3 seconds. And here we have this. This now says Pro Tools, but I can change it to all the digital audio workstation that you see right here. Because you can have a specific mapping for Pro Tools, one for Studio One, and yeah, for whatever you want to. Starting from V colors, this is currently set to rainbow, but you can change this into a specific fixed color. I know the view on top is not perfect for colors, so you'll have to believe me, but this is really close to the exact green that I chose right there. So the RGB colors are super great actually. And have a look at this. MIDI controlled. When this is selected, the DAW you're using is gonna be able to send color informations to the controller. You wanna have the exact same colors on the screen matched on the rotaries right here. This is great. You can also set this to off if you're stupid. We also have pedals with sustain and expression because yes, on the back of this, you have not only one but 2 inputs for pedals, one for the sustain and one for the expression. Then we have the display because this right here that I actually can remove is the screen. And this is all part of a series of controls that you're gonna see in each specific DAW. So just to make an example, you can have a metering that is shown as mono or stereo. You can see if there's clipping for that specific channel. You can even have an auto drop speed controlled from this. If I press on this test button right here, you can see on the screen that they all appear. If I go on the fast speed, you can see that it's obviously gonna be a lot faster. Or we can make this super slow and go like this. And this is all other controllable things that will be shown on the screen if you wanted to. Then we have the encoder LED section to control if the specific rotary work exactly from 0 to 127. But guess what? We can change the behavior. We can get this from normal to Mackie to absolute. The LED mode also can be changed, and I don't even know why you have all this control. Then before going into this code section, I want to open the miscellaneous. Directly from this you can control if the encoder are in what is called as acceleration mode. So you can use the encoder and it's gonna accelerate depending on how fast you turn them, or in normal mode. This is specifically for this encoder right here that usually works as a general volume encoder and can be seen from your DAW as a fader. This explains by itself pretty much. This is more complicated, but those of you who are nerds of MIDI controller like me know what this is all about. And this again is one of those sessions that I said, why on earth would you do this? Yeah, we're not gonna disable this. This is something that means that if you repress the same button of the mode you are in, because it can be in pan mode, EQ mode, send mode, or effects mode, if you press it, all the encoders and the controls are gonna go back to track mode. And now, let's enter the code page. This looks like a mess. So this first section pretty much has to stay as it is, because when the stop button is pressed, you're gonna have the light position set to stop, etc, etc. But guess what? You can have different controls if things are pressed double. So if you press them 2 times, one after the other, like this, you can have different things assigned. But yeah, this is just to show you what you can do with this. And you know what's even funnier than this? That not only you can control the specific D700FT that we have right here, but also the extension. You can control all the extensions separately. And the pedals! So I'm just gonna leave you with the idea that yes, you have a lot of control on this. You thought this was everything? Wait, there's more. Now I'm gonna click this one. In this option area, you can control the brightness of the display, the ring, so the outer ring, the encoder brightness, the tactile buttons brightness, the speed of the double click, and the touch sensitivity of the faders. So you have full control on that too. And the more section, to be sincere, is the least interesting part, but still useful with the update, the calibration, and the multi-DAW control. So pretty much everything controllable and changeable to your likings. But after all this preparation, I would like you to have the question, but how does it really feel to use this? Ta-da! Look at all those pretty colors. We are inside Ableton, and I just wanted to show you that, like Logic and other digital audio workstation, I can move between pages, solo, specific, buses, or tracks. Gonna put the screen like this. The color pretty much map perfectly to what I have on the screens. Stop, record, and whatever. The click can be turned on. If I close the busing right here, boom, have a look at that. The faders just moved because now I have just the busing one side to the other. Okay, so as you can see, everything pretty much works, but some stuff don't. And this is the general problem that I wanted to tell you. This is not an Asparion fault. This is a general problem that you may have using any controller that was not specifically created for a DAW. So in Ableton, if you press EQ, you're actually changing the inputs of the track. If you press it again, you're gonna go into the next subcategory of input. So since we are in external input, I can select this between the ones that I have set it up in the Ableton settings. Press it again, you're gonna change the output. So don't expect it to work 100% as written on the controller, but 99% of the controllers works like this. Another little problem I had was
completely solved after telling the guys at Asparion, and this just shows you how good they are to their clients.
You see the pen values? Super incredibly specific, like minus 6.381 decibels. I can even hear 1 decibel difference. No, I'm joking, don't be scared. The guys at Asparion are great.
And in a couple of days, they got it right, completely right.
So you just can expect things to get better and better every time. Okay. What a journey exploring this D700FT and D700S combo. I hope you've been blown away by this controller as I have. But wait, there's more! Patrick was so kind to give us some discount codes. So, as written in the description below, if you buy anything from the Asparion shop and use the discount code Nyroh10, you can get 10% off. But you want something more, don't you? Everyone, we are giving away 500 euros that you can use to buy a D700. Subscribe, leave a like, and leave us a comment on why we should give you this 500 euros discount and what you think about this amazing controller. So Nyroh10 for the 10% discount, sub, like, and comment for the 500 euro discount. I hope you had some fun checking this out with me. I highly encourage you to check out the Asparion website and get a look and feel of all the different controllers that they have. Thank you so much for joining me into this journey. Up until next time, keep creating, keep innovating, and keep having fun doing music. This is Simon from Sound Rocket Studios. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Broken.